Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix, right? I have a cold now, so if my voice sounds different, that's why.
You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right?
I can't unhear the menacing undertone now.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Every time I used this voice, everybody kept saying, this guy can't possibly be the killer.
Oh.
It's all in your head. If you please, Mr. Lawyer.
Where did he get the orange juice?
Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Yeah. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. Maya. I don't know who's saying this.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Mia. Maya. How's Maya?
I don't know.
You don't know?
She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Mia. What am I supposed to do?
Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
But...
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
Stop it. Please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. That's the... Curse it on guard again. Beep. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Ah, Gumshoe. I'm really sorry. Where are you? Yeah, let me join the investigation team, and we'll chase it after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you guard Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. Believe in the us that believes in you, pal. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Gumshoe. Beep.
Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
Yeah! Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I knew it. Ah, fuck, that one hurt me in the top of my head. Not even in a nasal cavity, just the musculature above the skull. That's how you know it's bad. Court is now in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Now, as I recall, we conclude yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Miss Edgeworth. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Enguarde, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she is guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Ms. Andrews had nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Enguarde.
Well, what a surprising turn of events.
I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
I know what's going on in this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Wonk. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Well, Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah.
Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. The last time that happened, we had to murder the defense attorney.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes.
I didn't know that.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I'd like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Enguarde's room.
Witness testimony. Visit to Matt's room.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume.
The butler!
I know what you're talking about. That's a humble servant. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Enguarde was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright,
Let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix?
No, I can't smell anything. My nose doesn't work right now.
But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in nose first, right? Welcome, Moai. You missed some stuff.
You missed
Someone
some...
up gumming their shoes?
A little bit. But not a lot. No, you missed something far more significant?
Oh.
Are you familiar with the plot of this game, Moai?
No.
Oh.
Not at all. Other than,
Let's see,
Phoenix! The prosecutor just did something stupid, and... What's this? They've updated the autopsy report.
So you're not familiar with the big twist of this case.
All I know is that it's just bullshit your way out through every single case.
Well, yeah, but this is some particular bullshit. The defendant's room. Why did you go there?
Oh, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
What's wrong, Mr. Powers? Why did you stop?
Mr. Right!
What?
You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
Every time? That didn't
Yeah, so far.
That didn't happen with butts!
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah.
Business.
Have you wondered why nobody likes him?
I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Sorry.
So, you went to the defendant's room, and then Mr. Powers? Hey, wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn to the bad guy here? That was... Are you sure that was Martin Guard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the Nickel Samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken.
What was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room?
Started it was him, but I thought it was a bellboy.
At first? What do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on the tray.
Juice with a badly photoshopped tomato on it.
Well, you gotta cut corners somewhere in a hotel like this.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
Why was that?
Seemed more like ghost or dark type.
That's a good joke.
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
Guess I'm going to have to wait patiently on this one. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah. the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do. So how long did you watch the two of them, Mr. Powers?
Not more than a minute or two, I think. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
So who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
It's like squeezing water from a stone, and I don't have a mermaid.
Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
I don't know, that was months ago!
I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long.
Oh boy, what am I supposed to, Only a few minutes ago, you stated. Well, they gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Yeah, that's it. You did a good job.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a cold. Bring me nasal medicine.
But without my nasal medicine, then I shall talk like this for the whole case, Your Honor. Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Okay, fine. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip. He gave the bellboy a tip.
So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Was the tip of his dick?
Matt's not a poor penis pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was, because the tip really shocked me.
Just the tip?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. That's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all, Mr. Powers. It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy. More like an old gramps.
I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court, Mr. Powers.
No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches.
A line of stitches.
Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin, even through his mustache. It was weird. Almost like if that thread snapped, all the stuff in his head would come spilling out.
Ah. He was there. At Enguarde's house. He was the The butler did it! No! The butler did it! What is it, Mr. Wright? Ah, nothing, Your Honor. So that means Enguarde was talking with D. Killer, then. If that fact were to be exposed, Enguarde would be declared guilty in a blink.
Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything.
Yes, Chief. You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright? What did you say, Your Honor? Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony.
I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I guess you gave the bellboy a tip.
What if I press about the money?
Nowhere. I tell you my measurements.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court? About how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash. Bonk. Ah, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Who the fuck? How does this man pay rent?
He does it for free!
He's on that Better Call Saul public defender grind set, I guess. Bonk.
He's the LOL equivalent of a Reddit mod.
Does that make my Discord kit?
Yes.
Maybe.
So, supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
The gasp. Payment.
Isn't it obvious? For the murder, Mr. Juan Corrida.
Yeah, the funny thing is, when he does his little finger tap on the forehead thing, his finger does not actually touch his head. Then the bellboy, the witness saw...
Yes, He was the assassin.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hold your horse, girls, now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley Day Killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley Deckler.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages.
Bonk.
I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley Day Killer.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I figured something out.
Oh,
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
what? Mr. Powers, please testify. You have to testify.
Yes, sir. Right away.
The second time.
This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of that room. Of course, when I say room, I mean one corridor's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean...
But thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. D. Killer. Then we shall echo through Scrap's mic.
Oh no. Is it echoing?
I think it's fixed now.
Oh, okay. Mr. Powers, you rhymed room with room like 4 times. Very unprofessional. I'm afraid I'm going to have to apply you with a penalty.
Oh,
Then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
This is your story. This is no laughing matter.
The second time.
I had to take a shit.
And what time was it?
Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended about 8 p.m. Rit. And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. And then I came back. And then I went to take a shit. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by the time.
Wow, you take 10 minutes to take a shit, Mr. Powers?
I'm sorry. Thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. And that's...
Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all.
But, you see, why he had those stitches in his face.
Rick!
So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
So which room did the bellboy come out of?
I'm in the room with the room.
The victim's room.
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, all right.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to sing.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
That bellboy seemed kinda sus.
So what exactly was so sus about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea. Maybe because Red's sus?
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
He's red! He is sus!
I saw him faking task.
With red hands! Faking tasks.
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he didn't do wires all night. You'd call that a little strange, too. Am I right?
I agree. Red is pretty sus, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or... There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
There really is.
There really isn't.
If you two are done being school children... Bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one.
Yeah, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look sus? I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. I thought it was kind of strange.
So you're saying it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, He was holding a tray in his hand. And there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. Now who the hell drinks wine glasses with juice?
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
Pretty sure it was tomato juice.
If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record.
A mystic code, huh?
Yeah, it had to be.
Please don't be so quick to mumble.
That's really kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every syllable as a green slime.
Well, I guess a thief and a slime are both sneaky and silent.
That's not... No, Phoenix.
What do you mean? There was a green slime named Matt that tried to get up to a murder only a few months ago.
In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us.
But he is.
Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one.
I do cheap tricks on every one of them.
Phoenix, you're going to have to, do a trick on it, as they say.
Mia, are you perhaps familiar? Have you defended definitely guilty people in the past? Anyway, it's the glass. Mr. Powers.
Yes?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
But, isn't he really sus? He's got all those stitches and...
So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are sus?
No! There's also, I mean, what about it being up to him?
I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corrida's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here. Anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. Bonk. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Corrida's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
Yeah.
What? That would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Ah! But can you prove that Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time? Mr. Edgeworth, I made a stinky.
What?
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry.
What is with him? Why is he being so chuny?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would unleash from the yawning void within your skull?
gloves there?
The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-susted. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
Just forgot.
Eh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. Only other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier, Mr. Powers?
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, got to focus. I can't get latex here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Gumshoe. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
Bonk. So? A football is made of leather! Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they are made of leather?
Phoenix is just backed into a fucking corner here.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant, and then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay.
Their second meeting.
After leaving John's room, the bellboy just went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat.
So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room.
Yeah, I kinda saw all that by accident.
Some accident. I'd say you saw too much. We'll have to silence you, Mr. Powers. And after all that work to save your sorry hide a year ago. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Mom. Their second meeting. Hold it! Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? That may be a poor underpaid action star. But even I wouldn't stoop to spying.
Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Where were you snooping as usual?
From the door of the bathroom with my left eye and sort of a sneaky spy-like,
I knew he was snooping.
Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know.
I said hold it.
Okay.
That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Oh, okay.
I should probably ask him only one question at a time.
Will Powers. Will Powers.
Ask about this something! He gave something to this person?
Yeah.
And what was this something, Mr. Powers?
If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I?
But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
I think it was something kind of small.
This is an incredibly crucial piece of information. Please try to remember what it was.
Try.
In the meantime, let's talk of another point, namely what the bellboy did next.
So after he gave the person inside the room the thing, then the old guy.
Where did this bellboy go after he left Mr. Enguarde's room?
He opened the door to Viola Hall. Went in there, and who knows after that, right?
I do.
And then I took a shit.
Did you see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at that time?
Oh yeah, I saw that one thing.
What? He saw something else?
There was this jittery alien with a ray gun. It was watching Juan's door like some sort of stalker.
I think we can forget about the alien.
Well, Mr. Powers' testimony was fuck.
Yeah, that's my line. Well,
Wasn't looking at the text box, Phoenix.
Mr. Powers' testimony just now was as vague as his first.
It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clearer. Although, that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it?
Talk about a lose-lose situation. Bonk. I say hold it! That's better.
Phoenix going full, like, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
So who took this something the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm! Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face.
Yeah.
I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm.
Yes, it was just like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, is all of this really that important?
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
seem, I think it was no.
What do you mean, no?
Yes. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue.
A statue?
Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing again, I'd probably remember, you know.
Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm going to have to come up with whatever this statue thing is and show it to him.
You're going to have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix.
Well, Mr. Powers, let's continue with your testimony. What did the Battle Boy do after that? Oh no. Oh no! It's the bear!
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up! It was me, Your Honor.
What is it, Phoenix?
I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please cough it up. I can't, Your Honor. It's stuck in the back of my nostrils. Mr. Powers, there's something you saw. Was it this item?
Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Well, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out.
I recall we found this at Matt on God's mansion.
At the defendant's house.
Yes, Mr. Wright and I broke into Matt on God's house and destroyed his door.
What?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley D. Killer assassinated Juan Corrida in his room. Then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
And the bear being found at Mr. and God's mansion would mean... Bonk.
It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt on Guard is D. Killer's client.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ow, I cannot do that right now. I said...
Order. I said order.
Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah. Sorry, Mia.
No, it's all right. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
Ah, I almost forgot that he knew about it too. I think it is very clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something.
Now that you're fucked, better save the game.
There has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, I have a loaded Glock. It's fine, we're 50 minutes into the video, we can say that.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to further explore? Bonk. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found in Mr. Enguarde's mansion. However, Mr. Ungard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. Ungard who took this bear to his mansion. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Phew, disaster averted.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Ah,
I remember it clear as day. If I remember what you muttered to yourself at On Guard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer.
D-Killer and On Guard were working together, so to speak. D-Killer was hiding at On Guard Mansion as its butler.
What a bold move.
The bear figurine was brought back to On Guard Mansion by D-Killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On Guard had him do so.
He's got that Inspector Gadget, the claw-ass hand.
I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation.
Where's the stitches on this cutout? They forgot the stitches.
Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now.
This is too much. Isn't there something I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else. What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to? I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Power's testimony. What? There's another one? Bonk. There is indeed, Your Honor. It's quite a questionable point.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what is questionable that you would like to explore further?
I would like to save Your Honor.
Just imagine saying that at a court case.
Imagine being the prosecutor and hearing that, hearing the judge say,
What
"Sustained."
are you trying to pull, right? Abusing time travel?
Yes.
To get a not guilty verdict?
There was one thing in Mr. Power's testimony that was very unclear. That is the identity of the person who received the bear. As long as Mr. Powers is an illiterate baby, his testimony... What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why.
I'm sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I took the bear.
What? Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it!
You've got to be kidding!
Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna tear up my throat trying to do the order voice. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count.
So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt on Guard is the Nickel Samurai.
Wait! There was a second Nickel Samurai at the premises. Thanks to the defense, we've all made that clearer. Bonk. I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in the room. Everything has become very clear. The client, who hired the assassin to commit the murder of Mr. Matt on Guard. Wait, I got that the other way around. The client was Matt on Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand in my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright? You could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor, I would like to save again. Because I'm going to stop this recording and we'll pick up next time, Your Honor.